Hi guys. I received a request to do a video on how I use the MAC Prep+Prime CC powder on my under eye area. I am in love with this powder. I have been using it every single day. And I know that normally, you know, powder is kind of taboo, especially on drier skin, and my skin is dry and sensitive. But this powder, I have noticed it just, as the day goes on, it doesn't get that clumpiness that you get sometimes with a powder under your eye, or that flakiness, especially if your skin is dry. And I have not noticed that with this powder at all. So like I said, I received a request from Jarful of Glam to show you guys what I do exactly with this powder. And so that's what I'm doing. And I apologize for being so late with it, and I hope that it'll still be helpful. Okay, we'll see you on the other side.
So I'm starting out with the MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I've never had a color foundation that matched my skin this well. I am loving this foundation. It's light coverage. It's light to medium. It is buildable though, so you can add a couple more layers of it. And because it's water based, it doesn't clump up. I love the way that it looks on my skin. But because it is light coverage, I do still have to use concealer on my acne scarring. So yeah, but I love it. I love it. And then I take my Bye Bye concealer by It Cosmetics and a concealer brush that is by It Cosmetics as well. And then I just place it on my under eye in a triangle area, and I do carry it out to my temples, and that kind of gives you that lift effect. For work, I don't do the whole contour and highlight thing all over, but I do need to do something for my under eye area because I do have darkness there. And forgive my brows, you guys. I have a little step process that I go through, and I probably should have done my brows for this portion of the video, but I was all stuck in my process. I do also use it on the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten that area as well, because it's so deep and dark in there. So there we go. And then I take a damp beauty blender and just begin to tap on top of that concealer just to blend it in. And that's what I'm doing, just tapping it in, you guys, and blending it. I love my beauty blender. I love the way that the finish that it gives me. And what I do with it when I dampen it is I use the coldest water from the faucet to wet it so that I get that cooling effect under my eyes. I'm not sure that it really does anything other than feel super good. So you should try that sometime if you haven't already. And there you go. Just have to make sure it's blended. And here's the star of the show, and that is the Prep+Prime CC powder in Adjust. And you can see that it is a kind of a beigey, peachy kind of color. And this is a Josie Maran brush that I got with some illuminators, and that's just a regular sponge, and you can use either one. With the brush, I just tap it in and tap off the excess on the side there. And then I turn the brush upside down and kind of get the powder into the brush. Don't ask me why I do this. I just feel like I'm not wasting as much maybe powder. This would be enough for both eyes, but I'm going to show you what I do with the sponge on the other eye. I just tap in. It doesn't matter what edge of the brush you use or of the sponge that you use. Just tap it in there and then tap off the excess. And then I just kind of press it onto the area that I used the, where I put the concealer. And then I just take a regular brush and just brush off the excess. If you were using the Josie Maran on both sides, you could tap it off, or any other brush that you use. Just tap off the excess and then brush it away. And there you have it.
That is it, you guys. Again, I appreciate you being here so much, and I'm sorry that I haven't been recording lately, but you did not want to see or hear me during that time. So I'm back now, and I will be getting some other videos up. I have some things that I want to share with you, so I will get those up very soon. So thanks again, guys. I hope that you're having a great day, night, whatever time you're watching, wherever you are. I hope that you guys are blessed. Be at peace, you guys, okay? Auf Wiedersehen.